Yes, welcome. This is Coach Herbert. Thank you very much for everything that you are doing, and I thank you very much for following my podcasts. Thank you for following me. Thank you for sharing them. At the same time, those who leave comments, what you do is really tremendous to me. I really appreciate. Now, in today's podcast, we are looking at financial literacy, and in specific, we are looking at budgeting. Now, there's somebody who requested from me to see to it that at least I speak something about budgeting. Now, your request is being responded to right now, and what I want you to know is a budget is a planning method that helps you track or follow up the money you earn and the money you spend. You see? Now, in a budget, we are going to we look at the income, which is the money that is coming in, then the expenditure, the money that is going out. See, so let us now look at the process, because there's a difference between a budget and budgeting. We have already mentioned about what a budget is. Now let's talk about budgeting. And what I want you to know is budgeting is the process of planning your expenditure so that they are less than your income. Are you getting me? Planning, a process of planning your expenditure, because it's always bad when your expenditure is more than your income. You see, people start saying now, I mean, where do you get the extra money? There's no way you're going to tell me that, look, you have worked somewhere and you have been paid 10,000, but at the end of the day, you're spending more than 10,000, or you're spending 12,000. So we shall ask ourselves that where has the 2,000 come from? You get it. Now, do you want to become financially fit? If you want to become financially fit, definitely budgeting is the answer. You see, now there is a formula that many times we use, and this formula is KEBI, KEBI. By KEBI, we mean keep expenses below income. Keep expenses below income. Whenever you keep expenses below income, there will be development. There will be personal development. Getting me? Because you are keeping expenses below income, and that means that you are remaining with some money that you can save or you can invest in other things. See? Now, I've asked this question many times, and some people fail to give the answer. For example, think about back 24 hours ago. Now, how much money did you spend in the past 24 hours? How much money did you spend? Are you getting me? Write down every coin that you spent. Is it possible for you? If it's not possible for you, then please make sure that you become disciplined so that you start jotting down every coin that you spend. Get me? Because if you jot down every coin that you spend, it will help you know where your money is going. Because many times you find that because we are not financially disciplined, you will spend money and end up asking yourself, where has my money gone? You're getting me? Where has my money gone? You see? But yet you spent it by yourself. You get it? Now, somebody may be asking themselves, what is the importance of a budget? You see? Why should we budget, for example? What is the budget for? You see? What you should know is a budget helps you work out of debt. See, whenever you make a budget, you'll ensure that at least it will help you work out of debt. See, because the fact is, banja is bad. Amabanja mabi. Get me? You always have enough money for things you need to acquire because you have gone through the process of budgeting. You see, you know, I'm supposed to spend this, to spend the other on, I'm supposed to spend such and such amount of money on this and the other. You get me? And then it helps you balance your income and expenditure. The budget helps you balance your income and expenditure. You get me? And it also keeps you focused on your money goals, especially if you have any money goals. So you have to budget to see that you remain focused on those goals. It also helps you in terms of giving accountability, because whenever you budget, at least you can easily give accountability for where your money has gone or for where your money is going. You see. Now, after we're looking at the importance of a budget, let's look at how to make a budget. You see, many times we know what a budget is, but we may not know how to make it. I mean, don't think rocket science. Don't think going to Mars in relation to you see, to making a budget. You see, what you need just to do is keep a record of your day-to-day spending. Just that. Keep a record of your day-to-day spending. You get me? Then keep records of all the receipts, whether you have gone to petrol station, whether you have gone to supermarket, whether you bought something. Please make sure you have all those receipts, because those records are needed. You see? Now, something else also that I want people to understand is there is what we call your income details. You getting me? When it comes to your income details, what we mean is this is a list of any money you get. You getting me? A list of any money you get. Make sure that you have that list. Make sure that you have that list. Where is that money coming from? You see, list every money that is coming into your pocket. At the same time, remember, you have to list every money that is going out of your pocket. You get me? Because we need a list, or I will urge you to see to it that you make a daily list or a weekly list of expenses. You see, you have a list of the money that is coming in. At the same time, you also have a list of the money that is going out, or the money that is being expended. Are you getting me? So at the end of the day, when you strike a balance, that's when you can tell whether your expenditure is below your income, or your income is below your expenditure. Then it will, especially if your expenditure is below your income, if your expenditure is above is above your income, that means that you have to check yourself, because if it's in color, that means that you'll be hitting red. Get me? Now, of that, how to make successful budget, work for you. You see, because at the end of the day, we need to make a budget, and a budget that will work for us. You see, now if you want to make a budget that will work for you, there are certain things that we really need to have on our fingertips. There are certain information that we should have on our fingertips. For example, we should have an understanding of wants and needs. You see, wants and needs. I believe everybody who is listening to this podcast, you understand what we mean by needs and wants. In case you don't understand that, then you can just leave a comment, and then I will see how best I can explain that in our upcoming episodes of our podcasts. You see, then do not budget more than 90% of your income. You see, do not budget more than 90% of your income. What we mean is always leave 10% for saving. See, there should be some 10% for saving. Make sure that you save. because at the end of the day, this money that you have saved will help you, or will help save you when you are in a crisis. You see. Then another thing is, try to watch the little things or the little money. You see. For example, 100 shillings. Don't just leave it behind because I've gone to a shop. Now 100, that one, it can stay. You see, that little small money. You see, it's relevant. It is so relevant. You see, so make sure that you don't leave that money behind because you need it. In financial literacy, we are saying, please, you need that money. Are you getting me? It will really help you, at least when it comes to issues related to your budgeting, so that at the end of the day, you can tell that, look, even this 100, I spared it or I saved it from the other money that I spent. I believe everybody is fine, and I believe you have been following. I'm Coach Herbert, but as I summarize, what I can tell you is, all in all, basically, budgeting is very important towards achieving financial fitness. It's very important, and very important, and I echo, very, very important. You see, and what I want you to know is, it does not matter how much money you get. It doesn't matter. Don't say, I'm waiting to get too much money, that's when I start budgeting. No. You see, you still need to know where your money is going. You see, there are some people really who have extra money. I would say extra money, and they don't mind where their money is going. But at the end of the day, I don't want you to suffer. You see, I want you to know that you should always know where your money is going. You get me? Now, let me summarize by giving you the Jewish principles. You see, the Jewish principles, basically, this is what they say: have 10% for tithe, for example, give 10%, save 10%, invest 20%. Are you getting me? Then expenditure, or spend the 50%. Are you getting me? So basically, like that: spend 50%, invest 20%, save 10%, give 10%, and then tithe 10%. So depending on your religion or your faith, you can go by that. So thank you very much. It has been Coach Herbert, and as I always say, please keep your dreams alive.